Clayton Trotter having a crack at Scrobelack saying, "You're no good in the ruck, mate. You're no good." I wouldn't be saying too much. He kicked 3 goals up forward.
Yep, that's where he'd be last quarter. Don't worry about that. I'll be putting him right there now.
Well, he puts himself there, of course.
Scrubber's already seen that there's a new player, but now Ryan Coy's put himself dangerous, so I like the way they do that.
Hook him out, beautiful.
Yep, to keep themselves in the game.
Start of the third term, East Geelong 6-11-47, leading East Inverleigh 3-2-20. Scrobelack gets it down. Rove by Peel, handball outboard to McConaughey, handball further afield to Hill, under pressure from Noy, got away from him, goes with the right foot towards half forward, Prendergast, got one hand to it, probably needed 2, quick runs past it, needs some support, got some too, Verver's work back there, got it away to Hunter, runs outside defensive 50, long kick towards half forward, but Hickleton reads the play the better, handballs it outboard quickly to Hutchison, around the corner towards centre wing, Bremner by himself, play on at all costs by the looks of it, handball back inboard to Trotter, back to Bremner, over his head, it's going to be unravelled, Ververs gets through there, and I think he's happy to see it over the boundary line. If he can get there, he does. He does pretty well.
Who's it going to be?
Teddy Hopkins. It's 1970 grand final. Cal wasn't even a thought then. Scrobelack gets it down to the side of the pack quick. Handballs it, only as far as Bremner. He's wrapped up in the tackle, still on centre wing, ball spills free. Handball comes back towards Muir. Blind turn, handball at the back of the pack to Trotter. Switches play. And to it, got a bit of space too to run, back into the centre square, he's got Nelson in support, he just chips it towards Peel, terrible, turnover, Scrobelack, got the handball free, coming back at it, Peel, Scrobelack off the ground, fortuitously, gets it to Lachlan, handball, Closter, point of the centre square, goes to the right foot, kick lead on Murphy and Ling in front, Murphy held his ground, play on, said the umpire, and Murphy runs in and kicks the goal.
Well, if he's done that all year, I know why he got 106 or 110.
First goal.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground. Umpire about to restart playing the third quarter. First goal to East Geelong. Ball tapped down by Hybens. Went towards Gerard coming off the square. Good quick handball. Muir put the ball out in front of himself. Tackled. Didn't have possession, so he's going to win the free kick. D. Muir in the middle of the ground. McConaughey's out wide. That's the direction he goes, but he goes short towards Trotter. Wasn't a good kick. Needs a favourable bounce. He's taken high and right in front of the umpire. So Clayton Trotter will now be the recipient of another free kick. So Inverleigh just inching their way forward at this stage. Clayton Trotter in between the centre square and the forward 50. Kick goes in, nice looking kick. Toby Prendergast presents up and he takes the mark, so an opportunity for the Inverleigh side maybe to get a quick answer through Toby Prendergast. Now he can kick the distance, accuracy will be the gunning concern here. So Toby Prendergast, as I said, the wind just comes up and shifts and it's not too bad at the present time, so Prendergast steps inside 50. Long kick on the way, heads towards the goal square. He won't make the distance. Ball is in the goal square, picked up by Lockie Hill, had a fresh air shot, and I think it was rushed through for a minor score. And it looks like Quick doing the kicking in for East Geelong in the fullback position. Called a play on by the umpire, went short and found Noy. I think Scrobelack's quite content just to sit back behind the ball at the present time. He goes back across the face of goal. Ricky O'Toole over the top, found Hill. So Andrew Hill thought he was going to go on there quickly, has a player outside, and that's Ricky O'Toole once again. So O'Toole now looks to deliver the ball from that back position, goes in towards centre wing, up in front. Lachlan didn't take the mark. Hickleton, good ball from behind. Muir picks it up, good release. Freed up Quinlivan going into the forward line. His kick's not good, quick. And also Hill run a crash course then. The spoil came in, picked up by Bremner, kicked the ball back into centre half forward, and the mark is taken by Peel. So David Peel, right on the 50-metre line. Again, this won't be a kick you'll be able to meet the distance with. I'm not too sure who he's looking for. But coming across is Ricky O'Toole, and he gets the ball, transfers play back out to the far side of the ground. Mark taken there by Robinson. Has a player further afield. Closter presented up, but he went wider to Ververs. Takes the mark, can play on now. He's on his left side. Pressure from Muir. Good chase. Just a little kick forward, picked up by Lachlan. And he goes in towards the centre half forward position. Coming out, Edmondson. Fetty's playing it underneath the ball. Handball to Closter. Closter went to feed the ball back towards his teammate. It was called a play on by the umpire. Don't know whether it's there to Inverleigh. Should have umpire. Henry gets the ball back into the centre square. Picked up by O'Toole coming from the back of there and kicks back into the half forward line. Hickleton's there over the top of the packet, rolls, bounced off his back, went towards Connors, kept on his feet, went round one, round two, kicks round the corner back towards the goal square. Will it bounce through? Yes, it will. Brett Connors has goal number 2 this afternoon, and the 8th.
They are 38 points in front. Hybens, Scrobelack goes up, gets it down, power off the wing, handball back to Noy. and chips it around the corner looking for Robertson. Goes up. Oh, does well. Quality player. Robertson on centre wing takes the mark. Chips it towards Buckingham. He can run on if he wants. He just holds it up though. McConaughey comes and stands the mark. Murphy gives him a lead. He goes in that direction. Keeps it out in front of him. Ling behind. Good mark, Murphy. 50 out from goal, directly in front. Southern end of the ground. Ling stands the mark. Just to make the margin 44. He comes in on 50, left foot kick. Straight through. His second. And the ninth.
There's a player on the wing by himself if they need to go in that direction. The ball thrown up in the middle of the ground.
Scroblack
actually tapped it that way. Coming off the back was Ververs. Went in and collected the ball. I think he's got one over the top of the scone, Scrobber, but at ground level, Hill looks like he's trying to get out. Actually, it was Muir. Went handball straight back to Scroblack. Went back into the contest. Not too sure he went that way, but it's picked up by Hill this time. His kick goes into the half-forward line. Coming out is quick. Bounce over the top. Tap further afield. Good tap there by Prendergast. Picked up by Ansell. Kicked the ball towards the goal square. It's running, and it's through for a goal. So an answer there from the Inverleigh side. They'll need one. They need about 3 more.
Stuff the game up. You wrecked it for me.
Back to the middle. Hybens and Scroblack. Favours Scroblack. Hybens gets it though to Trotter. Does pretty well. Then over the top of it, you get a push in the back. The umpire said no. Oh, smelt punts there. Smelt punts. Well. But Peel got it back. Schultz now. Oh, got his head ripped off. Oh, please umpire. See that. At half back. Handballs it away to Quinlivan. Robertson bears down. Oh, Robertson, he's good.
Schultz.
So's Robertson and Nyko. And pressure from Robertson. Great. Hutchison breaks free. Gets the handball away. They're under pressure. Muir through the middle. Got one eye. Will take the free kick at the back end of the centre square. At half back. Muir in the middle to Trotter. Measures the pass. He takes it. Plays on now. Connors bears down. Left foot kick around the corner to Carr. Oh. Umpire. Oh, I think I might have touched the ground, but the umpire said he sucked him in and he took the mark. High towards Ansell. Scroblack with a big punch away to the front of the pack. Hybens, handball to nobody in particular. In fact, to Scroblack. And he goes with a left foot kick around the corner towards centre wing. Wide open spaces. McHenry gets across there. Got a couple. He gets away too and gets the handball free. Outboard, Bremner. Right foot kick long towards Hybens. Takes the mark. 55 out from goal on the boundary line. Half forward flank. Oh, terrible kick back inboard. Might be okay. Peel made it better than it looked. And he took the diving mark. Still 55 out from goal. David Peel. Ansell gives him a lead. Carr gives him a lead. He handballs it away though to Hickleton. Oh, his kick was partly smothered. Terrible. Ververs breaks free at half back. Chips the ball out towards Closter, who made up a lot of ground and took the diving mark. So now Closter back inboard, looking for Edmondson, takes the mark, handballs it away to O'Toole. He chips it to Quick, who came on the outboard. Lateral, Chamberlain just on the ground, kicking the footy. No, he goes back inboard to Edmondson. Chamberlain still on, kick around the corner there, and he takes the mark. He's got Robertson in support, he just holds it up. Murphy gives him a lead, he kicks it in that direction. Murphy comes out, can't pick it up on the half volley. Robertson in support, back to Murphy, back to Chamberlain, off a step. He's got Coy in the pocket. He goes towards Robertson again, he takes the mark. 45 out from goal. Close to the boundary line. So Robertson, who hasn't kicked a goal this afternoon. So Robertson comes in now, 45 out from goal. Comes in and gave it a little bit, but not enough. It's faded and through 4-1 behind. Quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 9 minutes.
So Higgleton's got the duty back there again, so he plays to himself. Well, he's even played to himself. He kicked the ball outside 50, went towards Scroblack, and also Hybens. Ball was punched back strongly towards the forward pocket, picked up by Coy. Had a chance to kick over the top, does so, and he's found Edmondson. The umpire said it wasn't far enough, so he handballs back towards Coy. Ball goes over the boundary line and will be thrown. So the wind has picked up now. The flags are flapping on the far side of the ground, so East Geelong using it while they can. Ball back of the contest, picked up there. Closter, ball smothered. Ground level, McHenry's over the top. Can't get the ball out. I think it's Coy that's trying to wrench it out of there, but the umpire's got to come in and take possession, and they'll do so now. So Scroblack and Hybens. Scroblack gets the first one, Hybens the second, and a kick outside 50. Going back towards Hunter, and he's up and he takes the mark. So this is didn't range him, I think. I reckon he can go back and shoot for goal. So Chris Hunter will kick from just outside 50. They probably don't need this goal in the lead, but he's got an opportunity here. Chris Hunter for East Geelong coming in now. Pretty easy approach. Left footer's usually good kicks. Nice looking kick off the boot. Will go across and through for a minor score. Had plenty of opportunities to throw this game up at the moment. So that's the scoreboard.
Oh, Hickleton played onto himself, and then there was nothing kicked to, so he just rushed it through for a rush behind.
Long.
He does now. Torpedo punt towards Hybens against Scroblack. Hybens by himself, needs some support, power. Handball back to Quick, handball back to Buckingham. Under pressure. But McConaughey, Carr, Buckingham fighting hard for it. Close to the boundary line. Hybens gets a big thump away, only as far as Buckingham. Handball towards Robertson, close to the boundary line. Sees it over, and we'll have another blank. East Geelong into attack. Hybens in front. Scroblack from behind. Hybens neither get an effective tap. Out the back to Nelson to Trotter. Goes with a right foot kick towards half forward, but quick to chop it off and gives it away to Ververs. He thought about the handball back inboard to Hill and he gave it. He handballed it outboard to Quick, who followed it up close to half forward. He handballed it to Lachlan under pressure. Threw the footy away in the end towards Closter. Great little toe poke to Murphy. Sleight of hand there, and he got it to Lucas Murphy. And he'll line up for his third of the afternoon. And third in this quarter. From 45 out, slide angle. This to ice it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah. So Lucas Murphy, 2 straight this afternoon. Quinn Limmer must be off with the blood rulesy. Muir came straight on for him. Murphy taking his time. Set the mark. Ling's gone back about 15 metres. Comes in now. Murphy, left foot. Umpire does not move. Straight over his head. Third for Murphy. 10th.
Not going how I envisaged.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground. This time Inverleigh do get a clearance through Peel. Kick into the half-forward lines, put pressure on his teammates further up the field. Wasn't a good kick, picked up there by Coy. Span out of travel, went for the handball. Went to Buckingham. Now he's under pressure because Peel's there with him. Kicks the ball off the ground. Needs a favourable bounce. It does. It bounces up to him. He kicks round the corner and through for a minor score. 4 goals, 4-28 to the Inverleigh side. 10-14-74 to...
Kicking by Hunter, finds Noy short, takes the mark, uncontested. In between full-back and centre-half back. Closter gives him a lead. He goes in that direction now towards centre wing. Stands his ground. Nearly a good mark. McConaughey, handball towards Muir, forward to the footy. Runs free, right foot kick, long back to whence it came. Standing there, taking it, Prendergast. Ansell's there as well, off hands. Garrard around the corner, and coming across in support is Lachlan for East Geelong. Measures the pass towards the coaching box. That's too far.
He found it.
He found it. It's out of bounds. Goes back in towards the hot spot. Oh, good kick. And nobody filling the hole there for East Geelong. And coming out and taking the mark, Ansell uncontested. So he'll shoot for goal from 35 out directly in front.
It's essential that he kicks this, I would have thought. Can't afford to miss.
So Ansell for goal number 3 for him. Oh, he's just leant back on it. Has he got... Yes, he's just kept it in. So his third of the afternoon. And the fifth...
On the bench,
yes,
is
he is.
Well, there you go. So he's saved himself for the last. Robbie Chamberlain out of the middle, goes into the half-forward line. Good pick up. Edmondson on the left boot, goes into the goal square. Out in front, Murphy. Out in front of Ling. If you didn't want a quick response, we didn't want a quick response right now because that's what they're going to get. He's still 20 metres out, nearly directly in front. Left footer coming in, shoots towards goal, and when you praise him, I tell you what, he's just brought it back enough, and Lucas Murphy has goal number 4, and now the 11th for East Geelong.
But his side is definitely in the box seat to win now.
Back to the middle, 46 points of difference. Bolton, Hybens gets it down, roves it himself, Alan Woodman style, and then he threw it away to Power. He goes through the middle. left foot kick long towards Murphy. Comes out, bashes the pack and takes the mark again.
Wouldn't want to be a teammate going back.
Murphy's kicked 4 straight. This for goal number 5. We're kicking from just inside 50. Left foot kick. He's pretty happy. And put it through. So 5 for Lucas Murphy, 12 for East Geelong.
So we're back in the middle of the ground now. Again, Bolton doing the work up against Hybans. Paul in the air. Basically, both players get their hands on it. Robinson went to knock it forward, picked up there by Trotter over the top of it. Tries to force his way out of the middle of the square. Can't do so. And the umpire's going to come in and take possession once again. Start it all over. So we're still in the centre circle. We're on the border of. Said Bolton doing the ruck work now. Both players again, hands on ball. Again, Trotter, head over the top of it. Comes out. Umpire says it's not going to come out, so we've gone back to the centre of the circle now. Umpire just waiting to collect the ball back, and players would start to feel this ground, I think, in the last quarter. Ball's fed over the top. Murphy couldn't get a foot on it. Picked up by Brebner. Went one way, then the next, then kicked the ball out wide. Muir is on now on centre wing. Has a chance to deliver the ball into the half-forward line. The running player is Nelson. He takes the mark. Has Brebner further afield, but they seem to be going a little bit too wide for my likings, but keeping possession of the ball. He goes in towards centre half forward now. Ansell comes up. Doesn't take the mark. Murphy plucks it out of that contest. Goes back towards the goal square. Needs a favourable bounce. Can't get one, and through for a minor score. So that's Matt Murphy's first score of the afternoon. It's a single. 5-5 to Inverleigh 35. 12-14, 86 to East Geelong. Third quarter of the British Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Kicking by Quick. Great mark by Andrew Hill at half back. Takes it. Got Ryan Coy running at him. He thought about it. He's got Nyko further afield on centre wing. He takes the mark. Uncontested, Nyko. Kicks it back inboard to Ricky O'Toole at half-back flank. He laterals towards Ververs. He takes it. He's got Bolton out further afield. He gives him a chance, and he takes the mark, the big fella, and runs away. He's got Edmondson further afield. He gets it up there. Murphy as well. He's got a couple on him. He's over the head of those two and runs on and through for one behind.
I think that's the difference.
12-15, 87 East Geelong. Inverleigh 5-5, 35.
So Ling goes straight down the ground, and coming up and taking the mark is Ricky O'Toole. Trotter did the right thing and from right on 50. There's no players leading up, so they know he's going to take the shot for goal. Gets to 50, kicks on the way. Has it got the distance and accuracy? No, it hasn't. Got the first one, but not the accuracy. And through for a minor score. 12-16 East Geelong, a 5-5 Inverleigh. Third quarter, the Granny Cycling Sports scoreboard.
Kick in by Hickleton, finds Muir. He takes the mark about 30 out from goal. Just chips the ball. Danger, but gets it to Hutchison. Back to Ling inside. Still only 30 out from goal. He's got Hickleton laterally in the back pocket. He finds him. He can run on Zach Hickleton. Kicks it quickly towards Garrard. Takes Coy past the footy. Nyko. Now Garrard over the top of it. Brad Coy. And wrapped up. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Right next to the boundary. Right in front of our commentary position at half forward for the Eagles. Hybans comes in. Bolton against him. Gets it down to Trotter. Oh, he got one high too.
Downfield. Downfield.
Crossfield. No, coming back to Trotter. So at half back, plays on. Not much to kick to. So he goes back towards Garrard, where he started. He plays on quickly. Oh, shocking kick to Hill. Sets him up. Murphy waits for everybody else. He gets it away. That. Gillett gives it away, does he? Oh, he dropped it. Coy under pressure. Buckingham's there. Handball to Ryan Coy at centre wing. Right foot kick long towards centre half forward. Getting back. The only person that actually kept his eye on it was Connors, and he took the mark. He's got Closter running past. He gives it to him. The big fella, 40 and closing. Beautiful kick. Great play, Ryan Closter. And that is his first, and they're into the grand final. Don't worry about that. 13
to the ground. So they can raise something from here. The ball tapped down by Hybans. Gets it himself. Kicked the ball into Coy. Coy went and collected it. Now he's tackled by Hybans. And it's going to be a ball up in the middle of the ground.
High.
High, was it?
Yeah, I heard him call high.
So comes out. Coy delivers the ball out wide. Nyko running players inside. Goes over the top. Robinson can get the ball and keep going if he wants to. He does so. Chased down from behind. Good kick into the hot spot. Goes towards Murphy. Good work there from defence. But there's a free kick being given against McHenry. Has 5. Will line up for goal number 6. And if he's kicking to date, there's any indication, this will go straight over the umpire's head. And there's not a lot of movement from the goal umpire. So that's goal number 6 for Lucas Murphy. As we said, 27 minutes gone this third quarter. Ball in the middle. Hybens tapped down by Bolton. Goes to Robertson. Just puts it on his boot. Doesn't get a lot of distance. Picked up by Peel. He's still running. Has the ball. Takes the bounce. Goes to the right foot. The banana out along the boundary line. Quick. Taps it back inside. Went towards Coy. Picked the ball up cleanly. Carr coming the other way. Tackled him. Released the ball. Went backwards. Picked up there and ran over the boundary line by Buckingham, I think it was. And the umpire will come in at that position and throw it in. So East Geelong.
Some calling in the last quarter, I reckon, Jace.
East Geelong, ball.
Do you
there,
harvest?
attacking into the ground. Hybens takes it down, picked up by Murphy. Goes back towards Peel. He's tackled as the third quarter siren sounds. And it will see the East Geelong side go in at 14-16-100. They lead Inverleigh on 5-5-35. Goal kickers to three-quarter time. Lucas Murphy, as we said, has got 6. Adam Scroblack 3. Brett Connors 2. 1 each to Ryan Closter, Ricky O'Toole and Jeremy Power. For the Inverleigh side, there are 5 goals. 3 to John Ansell, 1 to James Hyben and 1 to David Peel.